You'd best make this quick, traitors.
Come on, Grandpa Stinky. Let us in the skunk ape army.
As soon as we drop the weight, height, and competency requirements, I'll get back to ye.
Take it back!
I'd better get out of here before things get violent.
Jerks. No visitors.
Grandpa Stinky sounded like General Skunk Ape's #1 biggest fan. I wonder if he can help.
Questions? Ask me. I'm here to help.
Where is Skunk Ape now?
You should start by looking for people he's associated with.
Freemasons?
Or his new queen, Stinky? Stay vigilant, Superball.
Roger that.
Hey, Brain, can you open this door for us?
You want to go into the mole processing room? But it's a horrible place.
Official business.
Besides, it's for mole people only.
Perfect! We're part mole man.
Odd, you don't look mole-ish.
By marriage.
There were rituals.
Very well, I will try.
Welcome. Congratulations! Prepare yourself for a fabulous off-world vacation courtesy of General Skunkape.
I'm very excited.
Why aren't there any doors?
You'll feel a slight tingle as we take your personal items for safekeeping.
Slight tingle. Whoa, hey now!
Screw the vacation. I want to keep doing this.
Error. Cannot remove inventory. Where do you keep your personal items?
That's none of your damn business, computer.
Very well. Beginning Mole Man processing.
Sam, why is the floor so slippery?
For the comfort of guests waiting outside, please refrain from screaming or crying out.
Do you smell something burning?
Sam, why haven't we ever seen any mole people come out of here?
Enjoy the rest of your experience, and remember that your sacrifice is for the glory of General Skunkabe.
Sacrifice?
Are we going to die, Sam?
Depends on whether we can think of a way out of this death trap, little buddy. Oh no, all my stuff is locked inside that container.
You'd best make this quick, traitors.
Come on, Grandpa Stinky. Let us in the Skunk Ape Army.
As soon as we drop the weight, height, and competency requirements, I'll get back to ye.
Take it back!
I'd better get out of here before things get violent.
Get your hands off me! Oh, what have ye done?
Welcome back. Thank you for bringing friends along to celebrate the benevolence of General Skunkabe. You'll feel a slight tingle as we take your personal items for safekeeping.
No one's taken my personal gold and griddles!
For the comfort of guests waiting outside, please refrain from screaming or crying out.
Abort! For the love of Skunkabe, abort!
Voice print verified. Skunkabe Army Sous Chef 8th Class. Processing aborted.
Sous chef, 8th class. After all I've done for that ungrateful monkey, he can keep his bloody hands off of my pots and pans.
Looks like Grandpa Stinky's stuff got mixed in with all of mine.
What has he got in his pockets?
His victory badge from Skunk Ape, and jackpot! A collectible shot glass from Mista Pizza!
No visitors.
Two in one blow, and without any significant injuries either.
I think he crushed my trachea.
It's a torn receipt for something. Skunk Ape must have dropped it when he came through here.
A clue! Which store?
Can't tell from half a receipt, little buddy. This looks like a job for the Crimetron.
Thanks for getting rid of those gorillas, Sam and Max.
What does that dimensional destabilizer do exactly?
It opens a temporary gateway between one dimension and the next, which can pull someone from the spirit world into the real world.
Or from the real world to an interdimensional prison?
I suppose so. Do you think that's what Skunkape was trying to keep people from finding?
I don't know. My money's still on the big screen thing. That's just cool.
Well, it's worth a try. I built a remote control so you can open the gateway anywhere. It'll only stay open a few minutes, so you've got to make sure you do it right. Anybody holding something tuned to the alternate dimension will get sucked right in.
What were General Skunk Ape's minions doing in here?
They came in and took over the place, right after I told him about my dimensional destabilizer.
Well, that was uncalled for.
Yeah, I mean, sure, she's really boring about it, but that's no excuse for violence.
I'm pretty sure he was trying to keep anybody from using my inventions against him.
Max is confused about how that dimensional destabilizer works.
You just have to find Skunkape and open up the gateway. If he's holding anything tuned to that dimension, he'll get sucked right in. The remote control for it is right over there.
How's the afterlife treating you, Mrs. Mama Bosco?
That's Dr. Mama Bosco. I spent the summer getting my PhD online.
Yeah, I started to do that, but I kept getting distracted by all the funny cat pictures.
You don't know how to use computers, Max. What's your doctorate in, Mama Bosco?
Bridging the trans-dimensional gap to return spirits to their corporeal form. My master's was in funny cat pictures.
Sounds like you're tired of being a ghost.
Oh, it's not all bad. I'm getting better at apparating. And now I don't leave a trail of ectoplasmic slime behind every time I leave the room.
That's better than Sam can say.
But I'll be glad when I finish my dimensional destabilizer and get my body back. I miss touching things.
Yeah, touching is my third favorite thing to do to things. In case anyone was curious, second is licking.
Dr. Mama Bosco, your lab is actually pretty impressive. Bosco's inventions always kind of, well...
Sucked.
Yes. Well, he was always a special boy.
Did Skunk Ape give you any idea what he's got planned?
Nope. He just told his guards to make sure nobody found out about my inventions.
Have you heard from Bosco?
He sent a few postcards. He and that Bluster Blaster machine finally made it to Las Vegas.
I didn't know Bosco liked gambling.
He said he's got a system. Plus $15 billion left over from the money that some idiots gave him for his inventions.
I'm sure those idiots had very good reasons. You're a doctor. Can you tell us anything about late-onset male psychic dysfunction?
Psychic powers? It's probably a melon-sized deadly tumor.
Probably.
Well, it could be mind worms, of course. But I don't want to be alarmist. Most likely it's the deadly tumor.
Couldn't Max just have the perfectly safe kind of non-lethal psychic powers?
Oh, it's Max. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, then. Could you, have him stand a little farther away from my machines, though?
Max is
You just have the remote.
The new lab is, nice?
Thanks for saying so, but it needs work. Do you have any idea how hard it is to find abandoned real estate in Manhattan that's not already haunted?
It is a dyer's market.
I had to start reading the exorcism listings in the paper just to find a lead on this place.
Why didn't you just set up your lab in the inconvenience store?
Not everything happens on your street, Sam. Besides, that place isn't zoned for mixed-use haunting. They've got guys from the city coming by every day to evict me from this place. Only way to get rid of them is by making the walls bleed.
Are these psychic powers dangerous for Max at all?
Well, probably not, if he's careful and only uses them responsibly.
And what if it's Max?
Well, he'll overwork his brain so much that it catches fire and explodes.
Oh, I have got to see that.
You can't see that, Max. Your brain will catch fire and explode.
Well, that's why you'll have to record it for me, Sam. Duh.
See you on the other side, Dr. Mama Bosco.
Not if I can get this destabilizer working.
Is this the remote control for your destabilizer thing, Mama Bosco?
That's the one. Make sure you don't press it before you really need to, because you only get one chance.
This receipt's only got part of an address, but not the name of the store. Skunk Ape must have been at a Mista Pizza, but how can we know which one?
You've discovered a new location.
Skunk Ape was here 28 minutes ago. He should really get more fiber in his diet.
There's gotta be some clue telling us where he went next. Keep your beady little eyes open, pal. Max, you ever get the feeling you're going to do something really clever in the future, but you haven't figured out what it is yet?
Were we supposed to be looking for clues or something?
Swallowed whole. I've never seen anything like that before. Good work, Max. Now let's see if we can... Aha! A clue! You can't get taste like that from real cheese.
Hey, Sam, they mentioned seeing a giant space gorilla around here. Do you think that could be General Skunk Ape?
Could be. Let's see if he left a clue somewhere out back. From the looks of things, someone couldn't get through their deep dish swamp ditch delight.
Wimp.
It's locked, broken, and doesn't go anywhere we want to go.
Just like our social life.
What a senseless waste of perfectly soiled pizza boxes.
The boxes are the tastiest part.
No clues in there. Looks like this little fella's had his fill of Mr. Pizza's rotting remnants for one day.
Can I poke his belly with a pencil and make him explode in a horrific shower of dough and anchovies?
Maybe later. Mr. Pizza, or the unforgettable taste of old nipples.
Isn't that supposed to be Old Naples?
They had to change it on account of truth in advertising laws. You think the cops' cheesy new crime computer idea will actually work?
Probably not, but what's the worst that could happen?
It sends us off to some dead-end alley in the worst part of the city where we get eaten by a cannibal street gang who feeds the leftovers to mutant sewer sharks, and then we get cancer.
You know, I don't see how you can be so grouchy in a city with cannibal street gangs and mutant sewer sharks.
See you, Max.
Keep in touch! Whee!
Looks like this little fella's had his fill of Mr. Pizza's rotting remnants for one day.
Can I poke his belly with a pencil and make him explode in a horrific shower of dough and anchovies?
Maybe later.
Hot and delicious, dripping with rollover minutes.
Swallowed whole. I've never seen anything like that before.
Not since we accidentally wandered into that theater on Times Square.
Good work, Max. Now let's see if we can... Aha! A clue! A vintage postcard from somebody who collects old, rare toys.
What's the address?
I don't know, Max. The name and most of the address are smudged out. This looks like a job for the Crimetron. And pick up that phone, Max.
I'm not touching it.
It's a vintage postcard from a collector of rare toys, but the address has been smudged out. This postcard is from somebody who collects and sells vintage toys and family heirlooms. It's a vintage postcard from a collector of rare toys, but the address has been smudged out. One of Skunk Ape's minions left behind this torn receipt from a toy store. It's a vintage postcard from a collector of rare toys, but the address has been smudged out. It's the cheap engagement ring Skunk Ape picked up for his new queen.
Scan complete. New location unlocked.
Intergalactic warlord business must be in a real slump if Skunk Ape is having to hit the pawn shops.
He's tracking down magic toys, Max, and he must have found something inside if he left Gruesome there to guard the door.
Intrigue!
Oldest trick in the book. Skunk Ape must have tossed it out when he realized it wasn't magical. We've got to find what store he got it from. Aha! A banana peel! I could have totally carried that heavy thing a lot farther. I just didn't feel like it. Oldest trick in the book. Aha! A banana peel. This looks entirely too safe. I could have totally carried that heavy thing a lot farther. I just didn't feel like it. Seems like a waste of a perfectly good banana peel. Down with Skunk Ape! Aliens go home!
Hey. You guys really shouldn't be literate.
Surprise!
Oldest trick in the book.
Paddleball toy?
Skunk Ape must have tossed it out when he realized it wasn't magical. We've got to find what store he got it from. I can make out part of the name of the store this came from, but no address.
Success! A new destination has been revealed on your map.
How are we ever gonna find Skunk Ape, Sam? All these streets look the same.
Shut up, Max. They're completely different streets.
It's Mole Men! General Skunkapi is sweating Mole Men!
Spoiler warning, Harry!
Sheesh! Smash your cell phones! That's how he controls you! It's Mole Men! General Skunkapi is sweating.
All clues lead here, but no sign of Skunk Ape. Aha! New York's lackadaisical business hours win again. But Skunk Ape will be back any second, little buddy. We'd better be ready for him.
What are we gonna do once he shows up?
I don't know yet. In the future, all these toys are still here, unbought and unloved. That's kind of sad.
It's their own fault for not being more fun. It's not a welfare state, Sam.
So you have found me at last, freelance police. That will make everything so much easier. And you have brought the elusive toy right to me. Yes. Yes.
Uh-oh.
So you have found me at last, freelance police. That will make everything so much easier. And you have brought the elusive toy right to me. Yes. Yes. Engines to full power! Yes! Destroy the city!
Look familiar? I certainly hope that you are paying attention, my friends, because our story seems to have hurtled to its inevitable conclusion. No longer can you blindly mash buttons to unleash a torrent of irreverent banter and comic mischief. Now you are all that stands in the way of the total annihilation of the planet Earth. The villain has made his move. The players are yours to command. Only you can return General Skunkapi to the penal zone.
Never drink when I'm on a case.
Sam and Max, don't tell me Skunkapi wants you guys to be his love slaves too.
You'd be surprised just how many fetishes there are that involve Sam and me.
What are you doing locked in here, Stinky?
I've got no idea. I assumed it was Grandpa Stinky's fault.
Why aren't you out there on your throne?
Yeah, isn't Skunk Ape your boyfriend?
Ew. He wishes. He is so not my type. You only have to date an evil gorilla once to learn never to make that mistake again.
Oh, we've all been there, girlfriend.
You gotta stay away from Skunk Ape. The guy's a total butthorn.
You're telling me? I was just going to meet my to meet a friend at the top of the Empire State Building. Then all of a sudden, this giant gorilla shows up and carries me off to be his queen or something.
Gee, you'd think a hyper-intelligent alien could have come up with something more original.
I'm not buying this super advanced technology business if they haven't even mastered the technique of margaritas and unexpected car trouble.
How is this Grandpa Stinky's fault?
He's been going on and on about Skunkabe ever since he landed. That's the kind of gentleman you should get involved with. He's got a future. Ugh.
I think you're being too hard on Skunk Ape. He's just misunderstood.
Oh yeah? Did I misunderstand this picture he sent me?
Good heavens!
I think I should put on some clothes now.
Well, Skunk Ape's got a lot of good points, too.
Name one.
He's got his own spaceship.
I noticed. That may impress you boys,
And
but...
the keys to your cage, so he could let you out.
But then she wouldn't be able to talk to us anymore.
Yoo-hoo! General Skunkape!
We're all set, Max. Now we've just got to get out of this cage so we can wrap this case up once and for all.